Thank you for stopping through. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if you have Gemini predominantly in this chart, this is a general reading for the week of March 8th. Please, take what fits and leave what doesn't. This, again, remember, energy is fluid. This could be for you or the person that you're, or vice versa, or the person you're inquiring about. Either way. Remember to use your own intuition. These messages are for clarity purposes only. We all have a connection to God and to Spirit and the angels. It's really up to you to tap in. So let's see what you got going on. Before I started shuffling, I heard the word judgment. Somebody's calling a spade, or it's time to call a spade a spade. That's what I heard. Well, this is interesting. I try to make these general readings not about love. I swear I do. In regards to, we're going to start with the money aspect of it first. There was a situation that made you feel like you had something that you thought was a wish fulfillment. And in all actuality, it felt you leaving. It felt you, feeling depleted and just kind of leaving you in a situation that you really don't want to be in. It doesn't look like you're putting your best foot forward in the situation if this is in regards to work. If this is in regards to love, I don't know why I'm stumbling on my words. Somebody may have a hard time talking to you, or you, them. If this is in regards to love, this person made it seem like they were going to reciprocate what you were putting out. But instead, it's left you feeling depleted. They weren't offering you a cup of love like the King of Cups would be offering. They came in with a Knight of Cups. It was almost like they were playing around. And there was a lot of defensiveness in this situation. It's left you feeling stuck in your head and stabbed in the back as well. You've kind of retreated from this person is what I see. Or it's asking you to retreat in this next week or so. This definitely was a soulmate. Here's why. This person came in to teach you some type of a lesson. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't always have to do with money or rewards coming in. It also has to do with karma. So it's asking you to retreat, and this person may be coming in as well. If they do, please take a balanced approach in the situation. Look I said judgment, right? Look at the bottom of the deck. I haven't even shuffled yet. Okay, there's a decision that you're going to have to be making in this situation. If it pertains to work, what I'm seeing is, again, this was something that you thought you were going to love, but you're going to have to make a choice about it soon. There's something that you're going to have to move away from. It was taking too much from you. Once you make the decision to move forward, something better will come in regards to work. But you have to make this decision and cut it energetically. Even if you don't leave the job in that moment, you have to cut it off in your mind energetically. It doesn't mean that you stop working. It just means that you're done with the bullshit. You're not feeding into it anymore. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So let's see what else we got going on for this week. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or if you have Gemini predominantly in your chart. Again, work again. You got work. There was not reciprocation in this situation, and you thought that this was going to be a wish fulfillment. I mean, I got the Nine of Cups on top of the Ten of Pentacles on top of the Nine of Cups, and the shit left you feeling depleted. It's asking you, ay Dios, let me see. Somebody is like really stuck in this situation. It's like you're stuck to what it is you got going on, and you're not looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's because you thought that this was it. This was the position for you. This was the person for you. you know, some of you may have felt like this was the person that you were destined to be with. If this is in regards to love, in a job situation, you may have thought that this was, you know, the ideal job for you, that you've been working your ass off to get to this place, and it's not that. They left you kind of feeling like you were in prison, like you were in chains of some sort, constantly in your mind and fighting to move forward, but feeling depleted as you were doing it. If it's in regards to love, there's a message that's going to come in that's going to seem a little funky when it comes in, and it's going to have you in your mind. You got the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, but it's also asking you to make a choice. Let's not forget, judgment. It's time to call a spade a spade. That's what I heard before this reading started. So in this situation as well, it's asking you not to give anymore. I mean, we have the Six of Pentacles here, but you see this person is like waiting, and the other one's getting breadcrumbs. You're done. You're done with being breadcrumbed. You're done with that shit. It left you in a space where it broke your heart. It pissed you off. It did something to you that you felt like you were stabbed in the back because you were putting your all into the situation, and it's left you to pull. You've retreated, or it's asking you to retreat. This is the time to do it, so you can get wish fulfillment. I love it. So you can get wish fulfillment. And you can reconcile with whatever it is that you had going on in the past, or whatever it was that you were putting into. This goes like this, really. Right? This way. So you're being protected from a situation as well, especially if it has to do with family. It's asking you to reciprocate in this situation. If it has to do with love, something better is coming in. If this has to do with a new person, which I don't see here, this has to do with an old person that you were being protected from. I don't see a new person here. Let's see. Let's see what the angels have to say about this. If there's a new person coming in, they may be like a moon sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't see, yeah. You may have an earth sign, Virgo, that broke your heart is what I see. They definitely broke your heart, and you've gone within about this situation. I was telling you to go within this week. Some of you may have Taurus in your chart as well. The sun came up for Taurus, and so did be your first priority. The Tower has already come out in this situation. This situation has kind of made you feel, you know, that this person or the work situation, they have done the most. In your mind, in your heart, in your soul, like you're done. If you have not already retreated, it's asking you to step back and rest. We all have the answers that we need, you know what I mean? And that it's saying that clearly right here. You've been on this little voyage for some time, and you already have the answers. And it's time to look and change the perspective of what the situation is, whether it was there to teach you a lesson or the person was there to teach you a lesson. But you have to, you know, when I see this card about be your own first priority, I see as you giving too much. You're giving too much of yourself in whatever situation this is, whether it's work or love. Giving way too much. It's time for you to heal and do you and handle your business. Surround yourself with people that love you is what I see next. So your friends may be helping you through this situation. The next one will stand up for yourself as well. Again, it's time to call a spade a spade. That's what I'm seeing in that. Let's see what else the angels got to say. Let's see what they got to say for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you got Gemini predominantly in your chart, this could be for the cross watcher or the person you're dealing with. Stop asking yourself why things go according to plan. There's some things that we don't get to choose. Everything always happens the way it's supposed to happen. And there's a need for you to know that you are being protected in this situation. You are being blessed. You are being blessed. What may seem like chaos and conflict is really pushing you to go to the distance with yourself. It's important for you to focus on the here and now. And again, call a spade is what I just heard. Let's see what else the angels got for you. Sami Veracruz, besito, por favor. Guíanos. Please remember that we all have our own intuition, and these readings are just for clarity. I don't give a shit if it's mine or somebody else's, but, you know, these readings are to be used for clarity in your own situation. It's supposed to shed some light. It's not supposed to dictate how you choose your life. This is a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them all because I'm being guided to. They're not to be used. It's for you to use your own intuition, and we all have a connection to the divine, so please don't disregard that. I mean, I will say that over and over and over and over. Let God be your grace. So with that being said, the angels are advising you, and they're letting you know that new beginnings are coming. After you make this judgment call, you call a spade, and sometimes those things don't even need to be said aloud. Sometimes we just need to release, is what is saying, and I'm seeing here, and they're asking you just to release the old wounds that you have and heal. Again, like I said, everything happens for a reason. Release the regret. I wish I could make these things up. I don't know if you could see that, but it says, release the regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness and search for the silver lining in the situation. Everything in life teaches us a lesson. If we are not learning lessons, we are no longer living. And that's my motto. Material needs get fulfilled in a magical and unexpected way. So some of you, this may have caused some type of financial strife, and they're telling you they're on their way. Just be patient. Yo. The Seven of Raphael says, and let's remember the beginning of the reading, Judgment. Call a spade. It's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. There's a need for detoxification. If some of you are going through some stuff where you're kind of codependent on some substances or things that you probably are unhealthy for your body, you need to take a look at that and try to get help with that. I don't know why I was guided to say that, but I was. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. And this is you. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Again, like I said, what I heard in the beginning was judgment. And, you know, it's time for you to call a spade. You need to release in this situation. Love, finances, whatever the situation. If it's just a mind thing and an energy thing, you know, it could be something as small or not. Let me not say as small because this is big for some people. But it could be something as simple as having thoughts that are reoccurring thoughts in your mind about a situation that you just don't know how to let go. It's time to let it go, is what I'm hearing. So with that, I send you nothing but love, light, and many blessings. And may God grant you the serenity to accept the things that you cannot change, courage to change the things that you can, and wisdom to know the difference. Later.